Hey, YouTube family. I have not done long form content here in a while. And the reason being is that I just had a baby who's sleeping on my lap. And when I say just had a baby, she just turned 6 months. And I really didn't think I had the time or the capacity to do long form content because I'm busy caring for her and trying to figure out this new season of my life. But I said, you know what? As I sit here with her resting on my lap, I can actually open my life up and share with you guys what's going on and how things have been for me, with the hopes that it's going to be a blessing to someone else to know that you're not alone. Words of encouragement that God gives me, I want to be able to share. And things are just going to be super real, super raw. I'm not going to try to make everything so aesthetically pleasing because I really just don't have the time for that. But I do want to give and serve in this way. And so here I am. And in this episode, I'm really going to just be sharing how this season and journey has been for me thus far and where I currently am. And so, yeah, I just gave birth 6 months ago, and it's really crazy because I feel like I'm living in things that I prayed for a long time. So I am 37 years old, and I have been praying for marriage, praying for a family for a long time. If you don't know, I had a wedding video that went viral. Millions of people saw that video, tens of thousands commented on various different platforms from that video. But the journey of getting there was long. I had been believing God for marriage since I was in my, I would say, mid to late 20s. And I met my husband in 2021. We got married in 2023 and had our baby in 2025. And it has been a season of a lot of transition, a lot of change, but so many answered prayers. And so, where have I been now? How has things been? And in a different video, I'll have to share about what my pregnancy journey was like, and also my labor and delivery journey. That would be a completely different video because it's a lot. But where I am now is really trying to find my footing in the presence of God, because I feel like things have still been just so, my life has been pretty busy in the sense of trying to be really hands on with my baby. I'm not working a 9 to 5 right now, but I'm a coach, and I have a program, a sisterhood program, where I walk women through a in-depth program about identity, destiny, deliverance, breakthrough, and all of the things to really see them arise and be who God has called them to be. That I put it on pause for the most part, but I am still pretty active in building and connecting through that organization and platform. I am, yeah, just different things. I'm still, posting and creating content on Instagram. I have a retreat that I'm putting on in December. So there are some things that I'm still pouring out and giving in this season, even to the capacity that I'm able to, because I still feel a deep burning and desire to serve the people of God and to pour out my gifts and my talents in whatever way that I can. And so that's been a very interesting journey, just trying to see, what is life like? What do I have to give in this season? I have been really just feeling like a little, I don't want to say, I don't want to say lost, but feeling like I need more clarity around, how to be a mother who has a desire to still serve the people of God, still, still continue to arise in my own giftings and talents and desires, to build and to create, to, be innovative, and so I've just been giving all of this to God, and really trying to fight off distractions so that I can yeah, just still be with the Lord, like still rest with him, still grow in intimacy with God. And a scripture that has really been a blessing to me, that I feel like God led me to in this season of just feeling like I don't have a lot of time. And sometimes I feel like I have done well with my time, and sometimes I'm like, I could have did better with my time today. And so just fighting off guilt and fighting off unworthiness when I don't have the type of time to give God, and when I do have the type of time and just feel like I squandered it, to be honest. In this scripture here in Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10, it says, you know what? I'm going to actually go to verse 9. So Isaiah 41, starting in verse 9, it says, "You whom I have taken from the ends of the earth and called from its furthest regions, and said to you, you are my servant. I have chosen you and have not cast you away. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And I feel like this really ministered to me because it says in verse 9, it says, "You are my servant. I have chosen you. I have not cast you away." And I feel like when we aren't able to give God our best, or we think it's not our best, or we feel like we may have fallen short, then the enemy can kind of come in sometimes and make us feel like God has rejected us or cast us off, or we've disappointed him so much that, he doesn't want anything to do with us. And I feel like this was the Lord really reaffirming me that, like, hey, I have chosen you. I have not cast you off. And, no matter what season you may find yourself in, I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. And so I've really been like sitting and meditating in this and allowing it to really seep in so that the enemy doesn't try to come in and convince me that God is no longer for me. And so in this season, I would say of rediscovery and really getting to a place of surrender. Like, I don't have it all together. I don't feel like I have it all together. I need you, God. I need you to bring clarity about the season that I'm in. I need you to help me to trust that your timing is the best timing. So things that I'm still believing for, and things that I'm still just waiting on, to really trust and believe that you have not forsaken me and you have not forgotten about me. So it's this season of my life, this season of rediscovery is a season of surrender. It's a season of sitting in the fact that I don't have it all together. I don't know it all. I don't know all the answers, but really trusting that God, his word says that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And so as I'm believing that my steps are being ordered, I believe that when the Lord decides that clarity is needed, that clarity is going to come. And so the feelings of unraveling, the feelings of messiness and chaos and all of the stuff, just really surrendering it to the Lord and trusting that he is meeting me in this season, in his timing and in his way. So stay connected. This is going to be a journey for me of rediscovery, really just as a new mom, and a daughter of God who just walked into so many answered prayers, right? I am really trying to remain postured before God in a way of walking with him intimately, allowing him to direct my steps. And I'm really looking forward to continuing to share this journey with you guys. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and, share with me what season you're in. Like, what season do you find yourself in? For me, it's rediscovery, it's surrender, it's releasing control, it's being a mom, a wife, and a daughter of God who is arising still in my assignment and calling to serve God's people, his daughters in the way of helping them to arise in their identity and their destiny as well. So love you guys. I look forward to journeying with you. Again, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and share with me what season do you find yourself in.